A criminal that sources inside of law enforcement have told me has planted evidence, sold drugs to other officers while being an officer himself, used excessive force routinely against.
The voice you heard was Sean Reyes, the Long Island Auditor, who just made some extremely slanderous accusations against former Connecticut State Police Sergeant Brian Fahey, namely that
has planted evidence, sold drugs to other officers while being an officer himself, used excessive force.
The problem is that Sean based those accusations on unnamed sources, which is basically hearsay. You can't do that unless these sources can provide firsthand information to those charges. I don't know. Sean may have a problem here.
I can break your window and place you under arrest.
Hey, go ahead.
Get your supervisor on the scene.
I don't need a supervisor. You can see him down at the jail.
I have 2 grams of cocaine in my butthole.
Okay, outstanding.
Step back.
And you're using.
Back off of me now! Stop touching me! Help! Help! Help!
Stop that music! I'm in a public place! I can film whatever I can see! Photography is not a crime! Photography is not a crime! Photography is not a crime!
I'd like to welcome you to the John Legato Show. I'm John Legato.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Auditor here, back again with another video. Yes, you heard that right. Former Connecticut State Police Sergeant Brian Fahey stated to a 911 operator that he had a gun and he was going to, quote, shoot him right now. Him obviously being me. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at Fahey's Ring doorbell camera footage as well as the 911 audio from both Fahey and his wife.
Sounds terrible in Sean's description, but let's take a look at the rest of the story. So here's Sean with a camera and a cameraman behind him on Sergeant Fahey's front porch of his home with his family there. We'll learn later that he ignored signs.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Oh, you're currently being recorded.
Can I help you?
Hey, Sergeant Fahey, how are you?
You gotta get off my property. Post it. Don't trespass. People here right now.
Posted sign.
Yeah,
There's no
right at the end.
Do you have any? Let's go. Do you have any allegations that you
Get off my property right now.
Do you have any comments?
Sergeant Fahey mentioned the signs and asked that Reyes get off his property right now, which Sean ignored and was asking questions about Fahey's role as a law enforcement officer. Now, what's wrong with this? It'd be okay if he approached Fahey at work or on the street, but not at his home. And when Fahey repeated his demand that Sean leave, Reyes continued his rant. He is now trespassing at this point.
You gotta get off my property. Post it. Don't trespass. People here right now.
Posted sign.
Yeah,
There's no
right at the end.
Do you have any? Let's go. Do you have any allegations that you
Get off my property right now.
Do you have any comment on the allegations that you are receiving?
911, what time's your emergency?
Hey, it's Brian Fahey. I'm a Connecticut State Trooper.
Yes.
And I got somebody trespassing on my property. I live on Pendleton Farm Lane. No!
What's the address? What's the address?
Get out of my way. I have a gun, and I'm going to go shoot him right now. Get out of my way. I have a gun, and I'm going to go shoot him right now.
Any weapons?
Property right now.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Any weapons, yes or no?
Yes, I have a weapon in my hand right now.
Okay.
Get off my property right now. 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 What do you think? Get off my property right now. I'm off your property. This is my property. All the way to the cul-de-sac. Calm down. Get off my fucking property. Get that gun out. Get off my fucking property. Get that gun out. I'm a goddamn Connecticut State Trooper. You are trespassing on my fucking property. You off my fucking property right now. Get off my property right now. Get off my property right now. He's spitting my Get off my property. You're running my name. I'm spitting as I'm talking to you. Get off my property right now. You're spitting my Get off my property right now. 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 Goddamn right. I'm a Connecticut State trooper. You are trespassing on my property. That doesn't matter. You threatened to kill me. You threatened to kill me online. I know my fucking liar. Right now. A liar. Right now. Get off my property. It's all being recorded. I don't care. It's all being Get off my property. You don't take right now. Get off my property right now. This is my biggest mistake you ever made. This is the biggest mistake you ever made. Get off my property right now. Get off my property right now. The biggest mistake. Get off my property. My face. I didn't spit in your face. Describe me. Spitting out of you. I'm yelling at you. Get off my property. Right. Get off. I'm off your property. Now what?
Let's unwrap this scene. Number one, Sergeant Fahey and Reyes have a serious previous history, very intense. And although I'm not sure if Sean threatened to kill him, the gun in my mind was justified. Sergeant Fahey never pointed it at him, and it's probable that Sean would not have moved minus the gun. Sean baited Sergeant Fahey, pure and simple. Coming to his front door, he knew Sergeant Fahey's reaction, and noticed that Sean becomes aggressive and escalated the situation.
Get off my property, right now. Get off my property, right now. Get off my property, right now. A liar. Right now. Get off my property. It's all being recorded. I don't care. It's all being Get off my property. You don't take right now. Get off my property right now. This is my biggest mistake you ever made. This is the biggest mistake you ever made. Get off my property right now. Get off my property right now. The biggest mistake. Get off my property. My face. I didn't spit in your face. Describe me. Spitting out of you. I'm yelling at you. Get off my property. Right. Get off.
Of exposing Sean Paul Reyes as the fake and fraud he is. Since he wants to scream about transparency to everyone, transparency for thee, except when it comes to him. So in other words, transparency for thee, but not for me. Since he was exposed 2 weeks ago for the prison record that he had, and, he hid from everybody and denied for years, where he went on the plot hole with Johnny O and told everybody in a live stream that, this revelation didn't really matter to him.
Reyes' prison stay is a factor, along with Reyes' constant harassment, with the final straw of showing up at the officer's home. This is totally out of bounds when you involve family members, trust me. Many of us would have reacted like Sergeant Fahey, given their past. And if Sergeant Fahey would have retreated back inside his home, the odds were that Sean would have climbed back onto that porch.
I have a gun in my hand. I'm a goddamn Connecticut State trooper, and you threatened to kill me online. God protect me and my family. Don't ever fucking come back to my house again. I'll stand right here with my billboard. You go right ahead. Go right ahead. I don't care. Don't ever come back to my fucking house again. Don't ever come back to my house again. You assault people, break people's property. Well, I can't ask questions. You're a fucking liar. My $5,000? More than that, buddy. More than that.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to disconnect.
Thank you.
Now we're about to listen to Kimberly Fahey's 911 call. I want to preface it by stating two things. One, she is holding up her middle finger in the graphic because that's what she did in public, gave peaceful protesters the middle finger as well as stalked them in her vehicle. Two, during the call, I do not believe she is scared for herself or for her husband, but she is scared because, in my opinion,
your opinion is just that, an unsubstantiated view. Just like your unnamed sources, that's not evidence. And she gave the middle finger when you showed up at her house with a billboard. You whine about the gun, and now you're whining about the middle finger. Reyes, you are not providing both sides of your actions towards the Fahey family.
911, what town is the emergency?
Mr. Connecticut, please come to my house right now.
Okay,
someone trespassing.
Okay, my partner's already sending officers your way. What's going on right there?
Quicker!
What's going on?
Please come. There's someone who's been harassing my husband. He's a Connecticut State Trooper. He's trespassing on her. Please.
Okay, there's no weapons involved, right?
I don't know.
Okay, my partner's already dispatched officers, okay? 21
Please. They need to go quicker.
Okay, what?
Kylie, keep the door closed.
Reyes is accusing Mrs. Fahey of acting, but it doesn't sound like it to me. I don't know. What do you think? And the proof is that she's cautioning her daughter, Kylie, to keep the door closed. Reyes' actions has caused a family crisis for their kids. He should be ashamed of himself going to their home.
What? Kylie, keep the door closed. Keep the door closed, Kylie. Please.
15 on the way. Okay, what is happening? What is
They have been harassing
happening?
him.
Yep.
This Long Island audit guy has been harassing my husband. We have no trespassing signs. He's on our property. He came to our front door. He lured my husband out on the front lawn. Someone needs to come now, please.
Okay, but what is happening on the front lawn? Are they arguing?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, the husband's out on the front lawn.
No,
with the guy
stay in the house right now, Kylie.
So what happened?
I write to respectfully and urgently request that your office submit a warrant application charging former Connecticut State Police Sergeant Brian J. Fahey with threatening in the first degree, a violation of Connecticut General Statutes 53A-61AA, based on his conduct toward me on July 11, 2025.
I'll attempt to keep you all updated. The John Legato Show is produced right outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in beautiful North Carolina. Please like, share, and encourage your friends to subscribe. Semper Fidelis.